Everything here in the city was normal. I had a normal house, until one day the military guy arrived in the city. He landed his helicopter and forced us to use specific colors. He delivered a letter to my friend, who was literally forced to turn yellow. This all happened yesterday. I'm one of the few people who didn't obey this. I'm coming here to talk to my friend, and you can see that obviously he obeyed, and now he's arriving right here. He's totally yellow. He said, you should obey too, otherwise you'll be punished. I'm not going to obey this. I was forced to stay blue. I have to change my hair to blue, and also my shirt to blue, and also my house and car to blue, but my car was already blue, so I'm not going to obey this. I'm against what they're doing here in the city, and now you can see that even he got scared. I just got back to my house, but you can see that the military guy is coming back. This is very different. I didn't think he would come back after what happened, and now he just arrived here, and he grabbed this giant microphone. He said, I'm going to check if you obeyed me. If you didn't obey me, you'll suffer the level 1 punishment. I doubt the punishment is that bad, and now the military guy is arriving at this blue house, which basically has the taxi driver here. Now he stood up and is simply laughing at the military guy, but now the king just arrived here. Okay, it looks like this is really serious. This king has incredible powers. He can order them to destroy your house. And now even the taxi driver got scared. He said, forgive me for my mistakes. What's happening there is truly scary. If the king arrived in the city, it's because the situation is really serious. But now the king got closer. He said, your house will be destroyed as punishment. This is literally the end of his house. I have to do something before they check my house. Okay, I'm going up here, and I'll have to change my character. I'm looking for blue clothes. Okay, I'm like this. I'm pretending that I'm happy, but actually I'm very scared of everything that's happening. And now they arrived at my house, but you can see that this guy's house is being destroyed. He just lost everything. Now this guy left here, and you can see that his house is being completely destroyed. This is literally the end of that house. He really lost everything because he didn't obey what the king asked. Okay, I'm coming down here, but I grabbed this thing to change the color of my house to blue. I'm pretending that I'm working. Okay, I just got here, and now the king is looking at me. Hey, I'm trying to do what you asked, but I couldn't do all of this in just one day. I need 2 days to finish this. I swear I'm telling the truth. He said, okay, change everything to blue or you'll suffer the consequences. But I have 2 questions for you. Are the colors going to change? And apparently he said yes. I also have another question. What are the other punishments that exist? Because you said there's a level 1 punishment, so I believe there's a level 2 and a level 3. Now the military guy got closer. He said, don't even try to know what the level 1 and level 3 punishments are. Okay, it looks like the punishment really is horrible. And now everyone is going back into the helicopter. I wonder where they're going to go. Now they're flying. They're arriving here in the front, exactly at the kingdom. I didn't even notice that he built a castle for the king, and now everyone is coming here. Dude, this king is the worst person of all, because he's forcing everyone to play the games that he wants to play. Everyone will have to change their character, the color of the car, and also the color of the house to be the way the king asked. Now a few hours have passed, and I'm coming here into the beauty salon to change the color of my hair. I have to do exactly what they asked me to do, and it looks like this friend of mine is already here. He's cutting his hair, and now he's going to change the color of his hair, and for some reason he's leaving his hair green. Dude, wasn't the color supposed to be yellow? I'm sure the color he had to use was yellow, because that's the color the king asked him to use. Then he got closer. He said, they already changed the color. He wants me to be all green now. Okay, this is even more bizarre. So as soon as I become totally blue, he's going to ask me to change color again, and it looks like he said yes. Okay, this is terrible. So he just left here and is going back to his house. Now I understand why his house is totally green. Finally, this makes sense, but I don't think he needs to change the color of his hair, even though I'm also coming here to change the color of my hair. I want blue hair the same color as my shirt, because my shirt is blue. I think you can do that. Then he agreed, and he's changing the color of my hair. Okay, I'm like this. I actually turned out really handsome. I thought I would look ugly, but I'm actually really handsome. But what color did you receive? It looks like he received the color white, and it's because of that his character has a white shirt, but it would be good if you changed the color of your hair. And now he got scared. He said, should I really change my hair? Yes, you have to change everything, because they take this very seriously. So sit right there, because I'm going to change the color of your hair. I'm changing the color of his hair, and now finally this is turning white, and now he left here. Dude, you actually look really cool, and now you won't suffer the punishments anymore. I'm sure it was worth it. A few hours passed, and this taxi driver is leaving the city. Dude, it's simply bizarre what's happening. He's having to leave the city because he hates everything that's happening. Wait, but the military guy is also coming here. This is terrible. He's going after the taxi driver. Now he's grabbing his suitcase, and now he grabbed the suitcase and is leaving here. But the military guy ended up arriving here. He arrived here armed, and the taxi driver can't leave the city. He said, you're going to suffer now the level 2 punishment, and now even he got scared. Luckily, I'm obeying the rules. I'm changing the color of my house. Perfect. This is already good. Now I'm totally blue. It actually turned out really cool. I also modified this car of mine. I put this light under the car that I can activate from time to time, which makes the car much more beautiful. I'm sure the king will approve this. And now the military guy just passed right there in the front. It looks like he's going up here. He's going back to the castle. And this guy is being taken inside here. I don't know what's happening, but the king stood up here. He said, you're the first guy to suffer the level 2 punishment. Then the military guy arrived here. He's arriving here in the front. He's calling this guy here, and unfortunately he has to obey. He He was taken down here to a very strange place. This military guy is also here, and now he must enter inside here. Dude, this is bizarre. Now he removed the handcuffs, and this guy is going to be imprisoned here. He's trapped in the worst prison of all, because I'm sure it's really scary to stay down here, in this place, totally isolated. If this is the level 2 punishment, I have no idea what the level 3 punishment is. And this house is totally empty. Wait, but Bob is coming here. I don't know what Bob is doing here in the front, but he arrived right at this house, and this guy is arriving here too. They're building a new house here. They replaced the taxi driver as if he wasn't an important person at all. I'm coming here in the front to talk to my friend. I just want to see if everything here is okay. So I arrived at his house, and dude, don't you have a green car? I really didn't know he had a vehicle. He said, I sold my car to make it easier to obey the changes they ask. That was really smart of you, but won't you miss the cars? And he thinks he won't. Okay, then that's fine. And now he got back in this chair. But so far I haven't received any benefit for obeying everything the king says. I'm obeying everything the king asks, but I'm not gaining anything special. I'm only avoiding losing things, but now the military car is coming down here, and it stopped here in the front. Apparently he has something important to say. He said, attention, everyone who obeyed the king can come down and get their benefits. I really don't know what benefits these are. Even he came here to see this. Should we go to this? He went back to his car. He's simply coming down here. This is really weird, and his house is almost ready. It's impressive how fast they are at building houses. Soon this house will be ready. So let's go. You just have to get in the car. I don't know what the owner of this house is doing. Later I want to talk to him to see what color he got, but now I'm going down here to get my benefits, especially because I want them now, and I also want to see what benefits these are. So I just arrived here, and he's going in the front. Dude, I arrived here first, but unfortunately I have to stay in the line, and this guy is going to deliver the benefits to us. So he's going back there. He's moving these boxes. Now he grabbed this box, and I'm sure the color you received is pink, and my friend received this box. Then he left here, but I wonder what's inside this box that he didn't tell me. He should have told me. Now I arrived here. I just want to receive my box, and I want to know what I can get. He said, you can choose a toy, a food, or a mystery gift, and it looks like each color indicates something. These are the toys, these are the foods, and this is the mystery gift. I thought for a few seconds, I want the mystery gift. In my house I already have food, and I also don't want toys. So he went back there, he grabbed a box, and now he came back here to the chair. Dude, I wonder what's inside this gift. Now I received it. Okay, this box is a mystery gift. I'm going to open this at home, so I'm coming back here to the car. Dude, I wonder what I received this time, especially because it's mysterious. There's no way to know what's in the present until I open it, so you can go back home. He came back here, and he didn't even ask what's in my present. My friend really only cares about the foods. But before seeing what's inside my present, I want to know what the owner of this house is doing, because I haven't seen him until now. So I'm arriving here. I'm knocking on the door, but nobody is answering. Okay, I'm coming carefully here to see if the person is okay, but it looks like he's back here. Dude, you're not obeying what the king asked. Then he's looking at me. He doesn't know what I'm talking about. The king delivered a color to all of us, and we have to use this color in everything. My color, for example, is blue. So my car is blue, and my house is also blue. But I want you to tell me what color you received. He said, they didn't even talk to me, but they knocked on my door, and you simply didn't answer? Dude, you're the bravest person of all, and he's doing the drawing. Okay, I'm going to let him do his drawing, but I discovered something incredible. If you ignore the king, absolutely nothing will happen to you. And now this military guy is going up here because he has to do some things. But what you taught me here was incredible. I'm coming back home. I want to see what's inside the mystery gift, so I'm coming right here to open this. And this house is almost ready, so I'm coming here to open this box. I wonder what's inside this box. Wow, there's a golden gun. I don't know why I received this gift, but this must be fake, so I shot right here, and apparently this is real. I don't know why he gave me a real gun. There must be some reason why he did this. Now it's completely nighttime, and this taxi driver has just been released. He's back in the world, and now he's coming back to his house. He's changing the color of his house to yellow. I'm coming here to talk to him, especially because he's literally a survivor. He survived level 1 and also level 2 punishment. I want to ask him what level 3 is. So he's looking here. I want you to tell me what the level 3 punishment is. He said, I don't know, and I don't even want to know. Really, he's very scared about what happened. I think it's really better to leave him alone because he suffered a lot. He had been arrested, and this guy is destroying this sign because it looks like he's going to live here now. But dude, I wanted to know what color you received because this house is pink. There's no specific color that he's using more than normal. I have blue hair, a blue shirt, a blue car, and also a blue house, but he doesn't have any of that. But now this military guy is coming down here. Okay, this is terrible. He's arriving right at this house, and this could literally be the end of this guy. And you can see that even the king is here. I hope he ignores them, but the military guy arrived here. Okay, this really is terrible. Now he stood up, and the king arrived here too. He's going to choose a color. He said, the color you must use is purple. And now he left here, and even the king ended up arriving here. And they're coming to this other totally pink house. This time this guy is going to have to obey their rules, because before he simply wasn't obeying. So he arrived right here, and you can see that even he got scared because he wasn't expecting this. He said, "But I work for you. I don't need to obey," because the military guy also doesn't obey. That's true. The military guy doesn't obey anything. The king is looking here. He said, of course he obeys. His house and his car are green. So it looks like that's the military guy's house. And also his car is green. I hadn't noticed that, but the military guy is also obeying the rules. It's another day. I was sleeping, and someone is knocking on my door. I hope it's something serious, but it's probably my friend bothering me, because he always does that. So now I'm going down here, but it's the king who's here. Dude, what are you doing? Now he got closer. He said, the new color you must use is red. Wait, are you being serious? It's because I didn't want to change color now, especially because I really like blue. It took me a long time to get used to it, but apparently he doesn't care about that. I don't know why the king came here alone, since people can kidnap this king. Actually, I myself can do that to make everything here go back to normal. But now he's arriving at this house, and this guy is watching a TV show, and the king came inside without warning, and you can see that the king didn't get very happy. So he grabbed the radio, and is calling the military guy, who's right here. He grabbed the radio, and he's coming here. This is terrible. I can't let him suffer the punishment, because his house will be destroyed. So I'm arriving here before the military guy, and I'm going to have to use this gun of mine. Okay, I'm holding this, and you're going to have to cancel what you're doing. You're not going to destroy this house. Now he got scared, and he agreed to do this. I'm going to be hiding here in the bathroom, and you're going to tell the military guy that everything here is fine. So I'm coming here. I hope he obeys me. And now the military guy is coming down here to see why the king called him. I hope the king doesn't say that I'm inside here. So he arrived right here. He said, everything is fine. I called you by accident. Luckily, he didn't say that I'm inside here. And now the military guy left here. He's going back to his car. Well, he's going down, and it looks like this other guy is coming back here. He just got his car back. He's coming back to his house. But I'm going to end everything that's happening. You're going to have to make me the new king of the city. And now even he got scared. He said, you're going to ruin everything. I planned this for months. Dude, I don't care about that. You're literally arresting people and also destroying people's houses. You're not a good person. So he grabbed this notebook. Okay, he gave me this, so I'm signing. And now he's no longer king. Now I have the crown, and I'm simply the king. Whoever has this crown is the king forever. I'm going to end everything you did here in the city. Now he stood up there. He doesn't even know what's happening. He just came here to get some food. It's really weird that he doesn't know what's happening. I just became king, and you're just a normal person from today on. Now I'm the new king of Brookhaven. He brought this paper right here. Okay, I'm going to sign this. And now we're done with everything. You can have your hair whatever color you want, and you can have your house and your car whatever color you want. So much that this guy left here, and he's already changing the color of his house to leave it the way he wants. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a member of the channel, and I'll add you on Roblox.